What up, everybody? Our boy Sagat's been out for a few weeks now, and let's be honest, this man is hard as hell to use. But you know what? I'm going to show you some things that tons of pro Sagat players are using. I'm going to tell you why they're important, or why you got to put them in your game. Let's get into it. And of course, if you like these videos, just tell me how hot I am in the comment section. That always makes my day. So the first tip is all about Sagat's meter management, because let's be real, this guy really struggles without drive bar. And what pro players do is they work on this target combo conversion. And I'm going to show you why. Alright, so the first thing I want you to look at is Ken Sweep. As you can see, it's -10 on block. Anything that's -7 or -10, one of your best and most reliable punishes is going to be crouch medium punch. Not only does it come up fairly quick, but it has great range and it goes into all of his combos. But what so many people are doing, I'm guilty of this as well, is you'll see this and you'll drive rush after into your Nexus combo of choice. You see that does 2900 damage, but it's such an expensive combo. I'm already in the yellow bar. So if you know that something is punishable like a sweep, work on the target combo, because if the target combo is a punish counter combo, you can then combo into an OD Nexus into the combo of your choice. Not only did this do more damage, but if you look at the top of the screen, I am still in green drive bars. So this is very advantageous for Sagat because you want to stay in the green. And believe it or not, it's very easy to hit confirm. You can even whiff punish with this if you go into training and practice. But save those bars and still come out on top with more damage. Another thing a ton of Super Grandmaster level Sagats are doing is now they're ending most of their Tiger Nexus strings with heavy DPs. The reason they do this is after heavy DP, if you dash forward, you're going to be extremely plus in their flates. It's going to be either +5 or +4, and it even works if the opponent recovers backwards. So if Ed to set to recover backwards, when you dash forward, you're going to be +5 in his face if you don't do like another route. Now, after this dash forward, here's the crazy thing. You're still in range for stand medium punch. So not only do you have that option where you're going to tell yourself, you know what, I don't want to use any drive bar, and if my opponent doesn't move that far back, they still got to eat that on wake up. But if I hit them with this combo, for example, and then drive rush after it, then I'm going to be extremely plus in their face. So they actually have two options now. If your opponent does nothing, you can do stand pressure with stand medium punch and wake up, or drive rush after. And the beautiful thing about this setup is it even works on the routes that you don't think it would, because this is a longer route that Sagat has. So it's that launcher into the medium Nexus. We've all seen it a million times. After this DP, you're still going to be +4 in their face and in stand medium punch range. If you want more OP, obviously you're going to want to do the drive rush stand medium punch. But this is why you're seeing tons of more Sagats opt into the DP ender. So the next thing I like to call the Pugera or Kazanoku special. It's essentially when they end the medium punch, hard punch target combo into the light kick Jinrai. Jinrai, my dumbass. Light kick Nexus. Let's not call it Jinrai. So the reason this is kind of risky but also kind of works at the same time is if a player likes to mash jab, you know, right after a crouch medium punch, this target combo won't even be able to come off. Like as you can see, Akuma's jabbing me right through it. But tons of players do not like jabbing after Sagat's moves because he's a trade combo king, as we all know. So even if you set Akuma to jab after the second hit now, if I don't do anything, that's a straight punish. But if I actually hit them with the light kick Nexus, as you can see, I beat them clean. And then once you hit them with this, you can go into the follow-up of your choice and get some damage out of it. But even if Akuma likes to jab after the third hit, or you know your opponent has a 4-frame jab, they want to send it after the third hit, the overhead of the Nexus will actually beat that jab, which is very weird how it comes out like this. But as you can see, Akuma cannot get that jab off because this is going to beat me. So it is kind of a nasty mix to just set your opponent to think about something else. But if the legend players are doing it, maybe we should be doing it too. And totally weird, you're not going to see this often, but if you do a drive rush into that target combo and they jab frame 1, you can actually get a trade combo off that will go into crouch fierce or crouch medium punch. And I'll just show you for illustration purposes what that could look like. Right into DP, into level 3. Very gimmicky, you're not going to get this all the time, but just know it is an option after drive rush, and wouldn't this just be so satisfying to hit? Another thing a ton of high level Sagat players are doing is Their ending corner combos are trying to bait them with frame traps by ending combos into the OD high tiger shot. So that's the one that comes out with medium punch and hard punch. Not the low one, the one that comes out faster. The one that's 21 frames, so the medium punch and the hard punch version. So the first reason it's good is it's friggin' hella plus. So if you actually hit them with this, you're gonna be +6 at a close range. Hit them with stand medium punch again, crouch medium punch, whatever you want. But we know +6 is a very good number for characters in this game. And if I set my opponent to do a crouch jab to try to interrupt it, this move will actually blow through it. As you can see, my move will come up before the jab comes out, even if I'm point blank with a crouch medium punch. It'll even work with some of your other normals as well, so again, see which ones are going to work for you. But on block, this is a nasty tool. So the reason this is such a good move is that if you do hit them with a counter hit stand medium punch, if you're not in range to get the back launcher, which is often going to be the case, you're going to go into the crouch medium punch right after, so it'll look like this, into the heavy roundhouse, into a medium DP. So the entire sequence will look something like this, and a dash forward right after will leave you +4 in their face. It means it's your turn again. But believe it or not, you can hit that roundhouse from way further than you think. Like even from distances like this, you're still going to be able to get it off. So practice this combo like it's second nature, because it's very meter efficient. As you can see at full bar, I'm already at bar and a half and growing after this combo, and I hit them for nearly 3,300 damage. And just to show you in comparison to one of Sagat's most damaging combos, you only get 100 more damage, give or take, but you use a lot more bars. So if you go into this combo route that you see over here, not only is it more difficult, like right there I dropped it, even though I've done this combo a million times. Maybe because I'm doing it when I'm talking, but it's possible to drop it. But as you can see, if you actually land it like I did over there, almost 3,500 damage, but it costs 3 full bars. So you gotta ask yourself, is this worth it? The combo's also a bit riskier. Maybe only do it if you're going for the kill, as opposed to this easy mode combo that does tons of damage, gives me good OK after, and still has me in a drive advantage. You pick what works best for you. No one's gonna judge you, but this might be the safest option. And then the last thing is extremely important. You're gonna see tons of Sagats do this now that the pros are doing it. But anything that sends your opponent full screen, so let's just say Sagat's forward throw after Terry rolls back, pretty much we're normally going to default to our fireball games, but in Street Fighter 6, which means we have drive rush available. So drive rush forward light kick, as you can see, Sagat covers insane distance and he's +1. And the beauty of this is you're still in distance for things like stand medium punch, and if you do it a bit early and you're out of stand medium punch range, so I'm going to try to get it here, I can still get them with a crouch fierce or a stand medium kick. So get used to drive rushing after a forward throw with a light, because it'll go to +1. And if your opponent, let's just say, gets hit by this, you're actually going to be +7, which means you'll be able to combo crouch medium punch, which means you can go to the combo of your choice. But use this to close the gap, and don't always default into the high tiger shot, low tiger shot stuff. That's the video. I hope you liked it. Sagat's a tough character, but you know what? He's a fun character, and that's why we love him, and that's why I'm going to keep making videos for him. Catch you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.